Well, as you can see on screen now, the betting's in for our next race, race number 2. A warm favourite in trap 8 here. The yellow and black Curry Hills pack, currently a 7-4 chance. It's then 5-1, traps 1, 2 and 3. 11-2, trap 6, Bogcross Esther. 6-1, the 5, 7-1, the 4, and 1-2, 12-1, trap 6, trap 7, I should say. Always eager. Favourite in 8, Curry Hills Pat, 7-4. Greyhounds on parade then for race number 2. It's the Bet with Bet 365 Stakes. A6 the grade. Runners as follows. Trap 1 is Swift Cayley. For Mr. and Mrs. McColl, Trainer Mark Wallace. 2 is Dunham Oriel. Owner Miss D. Houghton. Trainer Jane Houghton. 3 is Claret Cobbler for Northampton Town FC and Trainer Paul Philpott. 4 is Billy's Choice. Owned and trained by Richard Yates. 5 Greencroft Meg. Owned and trained by Steve Rayner. 6 is Bogcross Esther for Mrs. Crichton and Lyles. Trainer Jean Lyles. 7 is Always Eager for the Cloudy Days Syndicate and trainer Richard Yates. And 8 is Curry Hills Pat, owned and trained by Heather Dimmock, currently the 7-4 favourite. Greyhounds approaching the boxes then for race number 2. It's the Bet with Bet 365 Stakes. Full betting show up on screen now. Red hot favourite in the yellow and black then, 7-4 Curry Hills Pat. Well, the jackets are coming off. We're about to load up for race number 2, the Bet with Bet 365 Stakes. Favourite in Trap 8, Curry Hills Pat, owned and trained by Heather Dimmock. Currently a 7-4 chance. All loaded then for race number 2. A6 the grade. Gemma with the flag once again. So the hare is running. But on the spin, race 2. It's the Bet with Bet 365 Stakes. A6 the grade. Favourite in 8. Curry Hills Pat. Stand by. Gates rise, away we go. Decent start from 4. 4 leads up from 6. Then comes 8, 7, 5, 1, 3 and 2. Into the first bend we go. Bit of scrimmage in mid-division. 1, 5, 6, 3 and 7 all involved. Meanwhile up front the favourite has swooped on the outside to lead. Curry Hills Pat has pulled about 4, 5 lengths clear from 3 now into second. The Claret Cobbler. Then comes 6. Approaching the final turn now though. Still Trap 8. Curry Hills Pat that leads the way by a good 3 lengths still from 3. Claret Cobbler back in second. A long way back to the 2 dog in third. But surely Trap 8 not for catching now. Curry Hills Pat is going to land this in style. 8 beats 3. 2 runs on for third. 8-3-2, a winning favourite in Trap 8 here in race number 2. Confirmation result race 2. First trap 8, Curry Hills Pat, owned and trained by Heather Dimmock. Second trap 3, Claret Cobbler. Third trap 2, Dunham Oriole. Result 8, 3 and 2, 8-3-2. The winning time 28.79, 28.79. The time for Curry Hills Pat. Replay on screen now then of the Bet with Bet 365 Stakes. A scrappy first bend has played into the paws of Trap 8, Curry Hills Pat on the wide extremities. Goes round, clear, avoids that first bend scrimmaging, and from there on in it was all about the yellow and black of Curry Hills Pat. A win for Team Dimmock. 3, Claret Cobbler also rode that early bother to get a nice position down the far side, but couldn't reel in the early bird, Curry Hills Pat. Curry Hills Pat away and gone here then from the Claret Cobbler. This pair well clear of trap 2, Dunham Oriole back in third. 8-3-2, race number 2. The full order in then for race 2, 8-3-2-6-4-7-1-5, 8-3-2-6-4-7-1-5. Distances 3 lengths, 6 3/4, 1 length, a head, a neck, 1 3/4 and 3/4 of a length. Winning time 28.79, 28.79. Greyhounds on parade then for race 3. Trap 1 is Got Your Socks On for Mrs. Coon and Coon and trainer Jean Lyles. 2 is Eglinton, who's owned and trained by Jim Reynolds. 3 is Head It On Sandy for owner Mrs. W. Richards, trainer Emma Richards. 4 is Karma Chameleon for the Old Bellgate Syndicate, trainer Jim Reynolds. 5 is Shoemaker's Jack for the George and Coles Go and Get 'em Syndicate, trainer Jean Lyles. 6 Greencroft Ed, who's owned and trained by Steve Rayner. 7 Ballylark Dainty for owner Mrs. D. Williams, trainer Hazel Kemp. And 8 is Droopers Tempo, owner Mr. J. Dimmock, trainer Heather Dimmock. Greyhounds now approaching the boxes for race 3. It's the Bet with Paddy Power online and in shop stakes. We now have just 3 minutes to the off, 3 minutes only. There's a full betting show up on screen now then. You can see the current favourite is the 8 dog, Droopers Tempo. Trained by Heather Dimmock. Had the previous winner, did Heather. Looking to go in again then. Here with the 8, Droopers Tempo. For Team Dimmock, currently a 3-1 favourite. Greyhounds now being placed into the starting traps of race 3. We're loading up for the Bet with Paddy Power online and in shop stakes. A9 the grade then for race number 3 on the card here this morning. All safety locked away then for race 3. A9 the grade. Gemma with the flag. So the hare is running. Hare running for race number 3. A9 the grade for the Bet with Paddy Power online and in shop stakes. The favourite in 8. Droopers Tempo. Off and a racing away, a flying start from 8. 8 leads up from 3 and 1. Then comes 2, 6, 7, 5 and the slow start in 4. Into the first bend we go now. Then it's Trap 8. Leads them round. Droopers Tempo. Leads by a good 2 lengths now from 3 into second. Head It On Sandy. Then comes 5, 2. Squeeze for room. Then 7, 6 and 1. Round the third bend now then. Still Trap 8 looking to make all here for Team Dimmock. Leads by about 3 lengths still off this final bend from 3 back in second. Head It On Sandy. Then comes 7 and 2. But surely Trap 8 is not for catching here now. Going to make every post a winning one is Droopers Tempo. Another winner for Team Dimmock. 8 beats 7. Close to third place. 2 and 3. Confirmation result, race 3, first trap 8, Droopers Tempo, owned by Mrs. J. Dimmock and trained by Heather Dimmock. Second trap 7, Ballylark Dainty. Third trap 2, Eglinton. Result 8, 7 and 2, 8, 7, 2. Winning time 28.95, 28.95. Replay on screen then of race number 3. Well, it was all about the 8 dog Droopers Tempo. Pinged out, made all. 7, Ballylark Dainty. Ran on pretty well for second after a modest start, but couldn't get to grips with Droopers Tempo after she negotiated that early lead. 8 makes all, 7 into second, and trap 2 Eglinton has got up for third. 8-7-2, result race number 3. The full order of finish then for race 3 was 8-7-2, 3-5-4, 1-6. 8-7-2, 3-5-4, 1-6. Distance is 4 1/4, 2.5 lengths. A neck, 1 length, short head, 1 1/4 and 2. And the winning time for Droopers Tempo, 28.95, 28.95. Greyhounds on parade then for race number 4. It's the bet with William Hill online and in shop stakes. Trap 1 is Kelzaghi Reese for Mr. M. Gregory, the owner, and trainer Steve Rayner. 2 is Trackle Star for owner Mrs. W. Richards and trainer Emma Richards. 3 is Forest Miles for the Happy Helpers, trainer Kevin Hutton. 4 Crinkhill K for Mr. Cobb and trainer Jim Reynolds. 5 Rummy Major for owner Mr. S. Bentley, trainer Jim Reynolds. 6 Crossfield Howe for the Milton Keynes Racing Club, trainer Steve Rayner. 7 Copeland Rory for owner Mr. Thompson, trainer Kevin Hutton. And 8 is Ribble Ghost, owner Lord Hesketh, trainer Mark Wallace. Greyhounds now approaching the boxes for race number 4. We now have just 2 minutes to the off, 2 minutes only. Full betting shop on screen now. You can see the favourite is the 5 Rummy Major, a 5-2 chance. So pretty warm, this jolly old favourite here. Rummy Major, 5-2. Then 3-1, trap 3 Forest Miles. 4-1, the 4 Crinkhill K. And 6-1 bar these. Greyhounds now being placed into the starting traps of race 4. We're loading up for the bet with William Hill online and in shop stakes. Now 2-1 trap 5 Rummy Major. They've come for this one. Loading up then for this A7 grade contest. They're all loaded now for race number 4 then. Gemma on screen once again. There she is, deep in concentration. Making sure everything's A-OK down there. Yep, she's happy enough now. Waves the flag to show us, so the hare is running. But on the spin, race number 4, it's the bet with William Hill online and in shop stakes. The favourite in 5, Rummy Major. Stand by. Gates lift, away we go. Good start from 7 on the outside. Copeland Rory, 4 pacing up nicely. And the 8 Ribble Ghost. Into the first turn we go now. 7 from 4 and 8. Then comes 5, 2, 6, 1 and 3. Off the second bend, still trap 7. Copeland Rory that leads the way by a good 3 to 4 lengths now from 4. Crinkhill K in second. Then comes 5 with a run. The favourite Rummy Major. Then 8 and 6. Approaching the final turn now. They've been all about the 7 thus far. Copeland Rory, 5 edging closer though in second. Rummy Major. 7 tackled now by the 5 up the lane. 7 from 5. Well clear of 4 into third. But up towards a jolly old Judge. 5's going to get his nose in front. 5 beats 7. Looks like 8 back in third. 5, 7 and 8. Race number 4. Confirmation result race 4. First trap 5, Rummy Major, owned by Mr. S. Bentley, trummer Jim Reynolds. Second trap 7, Copeland Rory. Third trap 8, Ribble Ghost. Result 5, 7 and 8. 5, 7, 8. Winning time 28.65. 28.65. Replay on screen then of race number 4. Not the best of breaks from the eventual winner, Rummy Major. Just mid-division on the charge of the first bend. Got a nice pitch off the second turn to unleash some decent back straight speed and get himself into second off the final turn. Just had to collar the long-time leader then, trap 7, Copeland Rory, who'd led to that point. But 5, Rummy Major, got inside Copeland Rory off that final bend. It's just about managed to outstay that rival. Go on and score by about a length in the end. 5 beats 7 with Ribble Ghost back in third for trainer Mark Wallace. 5, 7, 8 then, race number 4. Full order in then for race number 4. It was 578 46312. 578 46312. Distance is 1 length, 3 3/4, 1 1/4, half a length, 2 1/2, 1 1/2, and a short head. Winning time 28.65, 28.65. Betting's on screen then for our next race. Race number 5, six-pen contest this. Fairly open betting heat. Current favourite is the 6 dog, 52 steps, a 7-2 chance. Ground soon be on parade then for race number 5, the best odds guaranteed on the Ball Sports app stakes. Greyhounds parading for the best odds guaranteed on the Ball Sports app stakes. S4 the grade, runners as follows. Trap 1 is Land Down Under, for owner Mrs Richards, trainer Emma Richards. 2 is Dun and Maddie, owner Mr Houghton, trainer Jane Houghton. 3 is Dinner Carolina for the TDC Global Investors, trainer Jim Reynolds. 4 Lily's Flash for owner Mrs Richards, trainer Emma Richards. 5 Killer High Blue for the Nearly 10 Syndicate, trainer Heather Dimmock. 6 is 52 Steps, owned and trained by Hazel Kemp. 7 Union Prime for the Union Inn Plimpton, trainer Mark Wallace. And 8 is Corporate Satin, owner Mr A Duncan, trainer Heather Dimmock. Greyhounds now approaching the boxes for race number 5. We now have just 2 minutes to the off, 2 minutes only left for betting on the best odds guaranteed on the Ball Sports app stakes. S4 the grade, 686 metres the trip. Greyhounds now being placed into the starting traps for race 5. We're loading up over the far side for this 6-pen contest. It's the best odds guaranteed on the Ball Sports app stakes. Going in. All loaded then for race 5. Gemma with the flag means the hare is running. Buddy on the spin for the best odds guaranteed on the Boyle Sports app stakes. S4 the grade then. Stand by. Gates lift, away we go. 8 off to a decent start. That's Corporate Saturn on the outside. 5 pacing up nicely. Likewise the 7. And 7 it is. Union Pride's going to lead around this first bend then for the Union in Plimpton and Trainer Mark Wallace. 7 from 5. Then comes 6, 8, 2, 3, 1 and 4. Past the judge, down with a circuit to go. It's the green jacket still of Union Pride that leads the way by a good 2.5 lengths now from 5. Killer High Blue into second. Then comes 6, 2 and 3. Off down the far side now. Still Trap 7. Putting the pace to the race. Leads by a good 4 lengths still from 5. Hang on in there in second spot. Then comes 6, 2 trying to stay on. Then 3 approaching the final turn now though. It's Trap 7. Union Pride 6 though making giant strides in second. 52 steps. 7 from 6. They approach the jam stick. Can the 7 hang tough up front? 7 challenged by 6, but 7's done enough now off this front end. 7 beats 6. 5 back in third. A win for Union Pride. Confirmation result race 5. First trap 7. Union Pride for the Union in Plimpton. Trainer Mark Wallace. Second trap 6. 52 steps. Third trap 5. Killer High Blue. Result 7, 6 and 5. 7, 6, 5. The replay of race 5 up on screen now. A scrappy first bend. Saw the 7 scoot clear on the outside. Union Pride. And that early speed has been enough to go on and land the spoils here. 6 was closing. 52 steps. Around the final couple of turns. But 7 have done enough early doors to keep that rival at bay. 5 back in third, Killer High Blue. But 7 it is, Union Pride that's done the business here. Down in grade, having struggled in an S3 last time, down to an S4 here today, and that's done the trick for Union Pride. 7 beats 6 and 5, race number 5. Full order in then for race 5, 765 318 24, 765 318 24. Distance is 1 1/4, 2 3/4, 1 1/2 lengths, 3/4 of a length, short head 1 1/4 and 2 1/4. Winning time 42.46, 42.46. Grounds on parade now then for race number 6. Grounds on parade then for race 6, the bet with your local independent bookmakers stakes. Trap 1 is Knock Road Chimes, owned and trained by Jim Reynolds. 2 is Unlikely Zach, owned and trained by Bob Liddington. 3 is Faster Than Vardy, owner Mr. C. Brown, trainer Hazel Kemp. 4 Clean Star, owner Miss M. Reynolds, trainer Jim Reynolds. 5 is Farlow Brandy for the Flower Power 5 and trainer Richard Yates. 6 Head It On Carl for owner Mrs. W. Richards, trainer Emma Richards. 7 Nippy Bell for the George and Coles Go and Get 'em Syndicate, trainer Jean Lyles. And 8 is Greencroft Kelly, who's owned and trained by Steve Rayner. Greyhounds now approaching the boxes for race number 6. We'll now have just 3 minutes to the off, 3 minutes only. Betting on screen now then for this 6th contest on the card. Joint favourites in traps 5 and 7, each at 3 to 1. Seemingly a major plunge then on trap 5, Farlow Brandy, open 9 to 2, and now into 3 to 1 joint favourite. This 5 dog, Richard Yates trains. 1 win from 5 career starts thus far. That win did come in an A8 3 runs ago. Just 1 run up in A7, back to A8 last time. Remains at that A8 level here today. So a proven scorer in A8 is Farlow Brandy, and they've come for this one 9 to 2 into 3s. Clear favourite in 5 now, then Farlow Brandy. 9 to 2 into 3 to 1. The 7 been pushed out to 7 to 2. So a clear favourite in 5. Now into 5 to 2. Farlow Brandy. 9 to 2 into 5 to 2. You could say it's a major gamble on this 5 dog, Farlow Brandy. Greyhounds now loading up for race 6. All loaded then for race 6. It's the bet with your local independent bookmakers stakes. Gemma with the flag once again. The hare is running. Buddy on the spin. Race number 6. It's the bet with your local independent bookmakers stakes. Stand by. Favourite in 5. Farlow Brandy. Heavy support for this one. Off and racing away, doesn't break very well. The 5 dog at 7 that's pinged out to lead Nippy Bow. 8 pacing up, those going to lead round now. 8 from 4 and 7. Then comes 1, 5, 6, 2 and 3. Off the second bend they fly now then. Still trap 8, Greencroft Kelly for Steve Rayner. Leads by lead from 4 now. He's pressing up the inside, Pleen Star. And Pleen Star's going to get a nose in front round that third bend. 4 from 8, a 2-length gap then back to 7. Then comes 6 and 5. Off the final bend though, it's trap 4, Pleen Star has gone through the gears nicely up front. Pulled a couple of lengths now from 7. 5 now staying on for the Miners. But nope, won't be catching the 4 dog. 4 you winner. Closer places 5 and 7. Confirmation result race 6, first trap 4, Pleen Star, owned by Miss M Reynolds, trap Jim Reynolds, second trap 5, Philo Brandy, third trap 7, Nippy Bow, result 4, 5 and 7, 4, 5, 7, winning time 29.18, 29.18. Replay on screen now then of race number 6. 8 it was that pinged out Greencroft Kelly, but had 4 for company from that first bend onwards, and 4 just darted inside 8, rounding those final couple of turns, and has gone on to score nicely in the end from 5, who's come from nowhere to get up for second. There was a pre-race gamble on the 5 dog, has run pretty well in defeat, but only good enough to grab silver here today. I'm sure a gold run is just around the corner for Philo Brandy, but 4 you winner, 4 beats 5, 7 back in third. The full order of finish for race 6, 457, 38621, 457, 38621. Distance is 1.5 lengths, short head, half a length, ahead, 1 1/4, 2 3/4, and 1. And the winning time 29.18, 29.18. Betting on screen then for our next race, lucky race 7. The follow Towcester Greyhounds on Facebook Stakes, A6 the grade. Favourite currently the 4 dog Wilfred, a 2-to-1 chance. parade then for race number 7. It's the Follow Towcester Greyhounds on Facebook Stakes. A6 the grade, runners as follows. Trap 1 is Liddy Lou for the War family and trainer Richard Yates. 2 is Bodale Rossi for Mrs. Kemp and Yendall, trainer Hazel Kemp. 3 is Energised Jack for Mrs. Davis and Davis, trainer Mark Wallace. 4 is Wilfred for owner Mr. Richardson, trainer Steve Rayner. 5 Money Point Brave, Mrs. Easton and Stanton, trainer Paul Philpott. 6 Express Tatler, owned and trained by Richard Yates. 7 God of War for Mrs. Gittings, Mitchley and Wise, trainer Heather Dimmock. And trap 8 is Wood Chief, who's owned and trained by Steve Rayner. Greyhounds now approaching the boxes for lucky race 7. We now have just 2.5 minutes left for betting on this race, 2.5 minutes only. Full betting show up on screen now. You can see 4 Wilfred is a warm favourite, currently at 2 to 1. Greyhounds going behind the boxes then for lucky race 7. It's the Follow Towcester Greyhounds on Facebook Stakes. 9 to 4 now, trap 4, Wilfred. Still the jolly old favourite, but easy to the back. It's then 4 to 1, traps 1 and 2. 6 to 1, traps 3 and 8. Also the 5 dog, a 6 to 1 chance. 7 to 1, trap 7, and 10 to 1, trap 6. The Greyhounds are now being placed into the starting traps for lucky race 7. We're loading up, folks, for the Follow Towcester Greyhounds on Facebook Stakes. Going in. All loaded now then for lucky race 7, A6 the grade. Gemma with the flag means the hare's running, but on its way then for lucky race 7. It's the Follow Towcester Greyhounds on Facebook Stakes. The favourite in the black vest, Wilfred. Stand by for action. Off and racing away. Good start from 7 to lead up God of War. 7 now from 4 and 2. Then comes 3, 6, 1, 8 and 5. Round the first bend we go now then. Bit of scrimmaging out the back door involving 4, 6 and 8. But up front is 2 that joins 7 and 2 shoots clear down this far side. Bodale Rossi has pulled now 2 lengths clear from 7. God of War back in second. Bit of a gap then back to 6 in third. Then comes 3 and 5. Approaching the final turn now though. It's the blue vest of Bodale Rossi that leads the way. 7 still there or thereabouts is God of War. This pair down to the wire going to slug it out. But 2 is going to stand firm here. 2 beats 7. 5 back in third. 2, 7, 5. Result race 7. Confirmation result race 7. First trap 2, Bodale Rossi for Mrs. Kemp and Yendall. Trainer Hazel Kemp. Second trap 7, God of War. Third trap 5, Money Point Bray. Result 2, 7 and 5. 2, 7, 5. The winning time, a highly respectable 28.45. 2.845. Replay on screen now then of race number 7. That was trap 7, God of War, that exploded from the boxes to lead up. But 2 got inside that rival off the second bend. From there on in, it was all about Bodale Rossi. 7 did his best to get back on terms close home. But 2 was away and gone really, Bodale Rossi, and not for cash-in. 2 beats 7, and 5 as ever has run on. This time to nab third spot. 2, 7 and 5 then. Bodale Rossi beats God of War and Money Point Bray. The full order in then for race 7, 275, 368, 14, 275, 368, 14. Distances 3/4 of a length, 3 3/4, 2 1/4, 1 length, 3 lengths and 1. Winning time 28.45, 2.845. Greyhounds on parade then for race number 8. This is starsportsbet.co.uk stakes. Trap 1 is Stormy Dexter for owner Mr. A. Williams and trainer Heather Dimmock. 2 is Mad About Johnny for the George and Horn Syndicate, trainer Jean Lyles. 3 is Capricorn Jill for owner Mrs. W. Richards, trainer Emma Richards. 4 Cousin Dupree for Mrs. Trotter, Trotter and Wallace, trainer Mark Wallace. 5 is Merlot, owned and trained by Jim Reynolds. 6 Dunham Diesel, owner Mrs. D. Houghton, trainer Jane Houghton. 7 is Blakefield Becky for the Chinese Dave Syndicate, trainer Kevin Hutton. And 8 is Santa's Odden for the Milton Keynes Racing Club, trainer Steve Rayner. Greyhounds now approaching the boxes for race number 8. We now have just 3 minutes to the off, 3 minutes only left for betting on this finale here this morning. A red hot favourite in 4, Cousin Dupree, currently a 6-4 chance. Second last time out in A8, back in A9 here today, and a 6-4 chance to land the spoils. Red hot favourite in 4 now then. Cousin Dupree was 6-4, now 5-4. So all the rage is Cousin Dupree. Clearly the one they have to beat. Second in A8 last time, down to A9 here today. And it's your jolly old favourite to boot. So it's 5-4 trap 4. 4-1 trap 7. 5-1 trap 3. 6-1 traps 1 and 2. 7-1 the 6. 8-1 the 5 and 10-1 trap 8. Red hot favourite in 4 then. Cousin Dupree 5-4. The Greyhounds are now being placed into the starting traps of race 8. Loading for the lucky last here this morning then. It's the starsportsbet.co.uk stakes. Favourite in 4, Cousin Dupree. All loaded then for the lucky last. Race number 8 here this morning. Gemma with the flag waving towards cheerio. See you tonight, Gemma. Hares running for the starsportsbet.co.uk stakes. Red hot favourite in 4, Cousin Dupree for Team Wallace. Stand by. Gates left, away we go. Decent start from 4, but 6 breaks better. Dunham Diesel, 6 now from 8 and 4. Then comes 1, 5, 7, 2 and 3. Round the first bend we go now. And it's 6 still leading the way from 1 up the inside. Stormy Dexter, 4 and 2 both turning handy. Then comes 3, 5 and 8. Still anyone's race as they head towards this turn, third turn. 1, 2, 6, 4 and 3. All pretty much in a line. Bit of coming together there. 3 now shuffled to the rear. So it's 2 now that goes on from 4. Mad About Johnny from 4. Cousin Dupree. But 2. Mad About Johnny strong enough now. Is going to last this out from the favourite. Back in second. 2 beats 4, 8 back in third, 2, 4, 8 in the lucky last here from Towcester. Confirmation result, race number 8. First trap 2, Mad About Johnny for the George and Horn Syndicate trainer Jean Lyles. Second trap 4, Cousin Dupree. Third trap 8, Santa's Oran. Result 2, 4 and 8, 2, 4, 8. Winner's time 29.02, 29.02. Replay on screen now then of race number 8. Broke okay, the 2 dog. Mad About Johnny, the eventual winner, but not a great deal of early speed. Got shuffled to mid-division. Ran those first couple of turns. Stuck to the rails, though, down that far side. Just biding his time in about third spot. Big challenge into this third turn where there was a bit of a coming together. I saw trap 3 crowded up. Likewise, the 6 dog. It's left 2 in front of that final bend. And strong at the business end is trap 2, Mad About Johnny. Stays on nicely to outstay the 4 dog. Cousin Dupree, the red hot pre-race favourite. So 2 beats 4 with 8 back in third. Santa's Oran 2, 4, 8 in the lucky last. Full order in then for the lucky last. 2, 4, 8, 1, 3, 7, 5, 6. 2, 4, 8, 1, 3, 7, 5, 6. Distances 2 1/4, 2 1/4, 1.5 length, 1 length, 1 3/4 ahead, and 1. The winning time 29.02, 29.02. Well, that concludes this morning's race meeting. If you would like to stick around though, we've got a few trials after racing. Please feel free to stay and watch those, or follow the trial action here on Towcester TV.